SMD Law is the official law firm of the Spartan Nation. Check them out on the interwebs at smdalaw.com or at 866-529-3537. No matter where you are in the state of Michigan, Upper Peninsula, Lower Peninsula, it doesn't matter. They have an office near you. So whether you need to send a letter to an annoying neighbor, or you're a criminal and you need defense, maybe you just have problems with elder law, check them out, smdalaw.com today. The official law firm of the Spartan Nation. Call them first, then you act.
Hanging out in the library. I can't say I've spent too much time hanging out in the library for former Spartan, great defensive back Mark Myers. Mark, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Thank you for taking time with us. So, man, your career, you left Michigan State. Now you're back on campus. How good does it feel to be back in East Lansing?
It's a bittersweet feeling. Here for a different reason. When I came from the first time, being recruited at a high school to come play football at MSU was a great opportunity. But as that time ended, I got another great opportunity with one of my co-founders, Matthew, who we started an app. And so from there, I just really focused on just transitioning from football into a new walk of life, which is the workforce into the business world. And so
So he goes from defensive back, Matthew, to entrepreneur. He is the Black Mark Cuban. Come on, give me some love on that one. So guys, let's start with you, Matthew. Explain to people, this is a new app that you and Mark and one other gentleman have developed. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us, what's the name of the app, Matthew?
It's called Simple.
Simple, S-Y-M-P-L.
Yeah.
Tell everyone then, what makes Simple so simple?
So I guess the easiest way to explain it is a social learning platform. And so Facebook introduced social network into the world, which is based around the connection. Instagram introduced social media. What we're bringing about is social learning, a way for students to stay engaged with their academics without them having to go through a strenuous process of finding out what's due, without them having to stress themselves out figuring out who their classmates are. They can find out the relevant information they need to know in order to excel in the classroom right in the Simple app.
Matthew, Mark, how'd you get involved in this?
during the time Matthew had took a little break from MSU, it was something that we started. We watched the social network a while back, and Matthew had started on it. And once he came back to MSU, he's been working on it, and it's something that he really picked back up. And so from there, he hit me back up and was like, look, this is something that is going to be big and something that I believe in, and he wanted me to be a part of it. And ever since then, we've been working on it, and then just trying to get myself right to get up to speed with the whole team, and, and just keep pushing forward.
Obviously, you both are college football players, so you understand the team aspect and how things work. But Matthew, I'm going to go back to you for a minute. Because before the camera came on, I said, explain to me what simple is. And it was perfect. Even an old guy like me got it. So now that I understand where the thought comes from, explain it to the people the way you did to me, because I thought that was brilliant.
Oh, yes. Okay. So Simple provides students with a news feed that keeps them up to date with homework and exams that are coming up in each of their classes. And so now they don't have to go into MSU's website or D2L to log in every time they want to know what's due. And they're also provided with a map of their campus that highlights active study groups and classmates that are engaged in their work. And so now they don't have to go on Facebook and look for class groups and try and figure out who their classmates are. They can actually spend more time actually involved in their academics rather than in the gray area of finding out what they need to know before diving in. So
now, do you as a app developers, do you guys have to go to the schools and get them to participate, or is it you don't need that at all? You can do it all on your own?
So initially we were B2B focused, and so we were pretty reliant on going to the schools.
Okay, now remember, I'm an idiot. What's B&B focused? I'm thinking bed and breakfast.
Yeah, so we were business to business focused, and so we wanted those contracts from the schools directly because that's the big money, but it's a long process, and so even if they do like the platform, they want to take their time and make sure that it's something that the students actually want. And so now we've shifted from that, and we're more student focused, and so the support that we look for comes from the students, professors. We get support from the universities, and that only boosts us up more, but we're not relying on it at this point.
So now for the first few schools, it's going to roll out this fall at 5 schools. We'll talk about all 5 in a minute. But do the students then go purchase the app? Is it a one-time purchase? Do they get the app for free at those first 5 schools so you can test it? How does it work, Matthew?
So it'll be a free app. It's on the App Store. You can go, you can download it. Yeah, it's free. I mean, we're for the students.
Awesome. Now let me ask the two of you something. And I've been wanting to ask you this, but I wanted to wait till we got on camera. Two student athletes right here, two football players. I have to believe, especially having the Clarabelle Smith Center, which helps football players so much and all the athletes, Mark, this is kind of like a Clarabelle Smith Center. It doesn't have the tutoring, but it lets you know where there are classes available, lets you know when everything's due. It's a mini Clarabelle Smith Center for any student. Is that fair, Mark?
You could say that. It joins together everyone that you would need to be connected to reach your academic potential. So you could definitely say that to reaching out to your resources that you would need, like this Clarabelle Smith, where you go there for your tutors, your mentors, and things like that. What our platform is, we allow everyone to access all the resources that we need into the classroom, to the professors and things like that. So I would say, yeah.
Now, when does it go live, Matthew? What's the live date?
So over the summer, it'll be released. So if you are a student at one of the 5 schools, you can use it. But the actual live date will be for the fall. And so that'll be the finished, polished version that we'll be putting out.
Now, we'll make sure we talk about it a lot on Spartan Nation when it does go live and let people know that it is live. But grandmas, grandpas, moms, dads, athletes, non-athletes, students, once you know it's live, it's SYMPL. Now, Matthew, you got to tell us, what are the 5 schools?
Okay, we got Michigan State, of course. That's home for us. We have Arizona State, which we can call our second home. We have Menlo College, which is our third home, really, since we joined GSB Labs. We have Howard University down in D.C.
Oh, yeah, great school.
And then UT Austin, University of Texas Austin, which is that'll be a big play for us.
Yeah, that'd be a very big one. All right, so let's ask you a couple questions, Mark, because you're the guy everyone always wants to know what's going on with you. What are you up with your life? Does it feel good to be back on campus?
Yes, I would say yes, it does. It feel good to be back on campus, but not in the stadium though. But still trying to bring a big presence and get a big following as you would be as a football player, but just in a different aspect of it.
Absolutely.
With an application.
You know, when I was a young man, entrepreneurs were, sometimes people would say, well, entrepreneurs are lazy, which we all know they're not. I mean, I own my own company. Now entrepreneur is a badge of honor. I think Shark Tank has really helped that. Do you guys look at, especially with your generation, do you look at, man, let's get this thing rolling and go hit Shark Tank? Or what are your guys' thoughts on that? Because it's fun to hear from I'm the old guy now. It's fun to hear from the young guys. What do you guys see your vision as entrepreneurs? Let's start with you, Matthew.
I mean, it's funny. We had the opportunity to go on Shark Tank actually pretty
You
early
did?
on. Yeah, and we didn't take it. I like watching the show. Definitely seeing how they conduct their business and they're able to talk and things like that. But it's not something that I see in our future. It's not on the menu.
All right, good for you guys. So it launches, and it's going to be free. It's an awesome thing. It covers everything. So you get to know your classes, you get to know your homework, where study groups are, the map of your campus. Who wouldn't want simple?
Exactly.
Let's just keep it simple, right? Keep it simple, go with simple.
Exactly. I mean, if you want kids to study, especially college students, you have to make it easy. I mean, you have to make it simple. It shouldn't be a process in order to find out what's due or what we need to know in order to complete this assignment. It should be right there in the phone. We all have phones. We always keep it on us.
Even us old guys. Look, here's mine sitting right here. All right, I got to ask, so you spelt simple different than traditional spelling. Does that mean anything, or is it just to stick out? Mark's looking at you.
I guess, well, yeah, because I came up with the name. The different spelling is kind of funny. It's to make us stick out. And so, add a Y in there instead of making it regular SIMPLE. That's like
I like it. I like it. See, that makes an old guy feel cool.
There's a period. There isn't one on here, but in the formal spelling, there's a period on the end of simple.
Yeah, I see that on Mark's shirt. As a matter of fact, let me just zoom in on that. You can see the period right down in there.
And that adds some emphasis.
Awesome. Well, guys, it's going to be fun. Now, will it be at the App Store?
Yes, and Google Play.
App Store and Google Play. It's going to hit this summer. You got to promise to keep us in tune at Spartan Nation when it hits.
No problem.
All right, guys? All right, awesome.